Hey guys, ECRG here. Today we're going to be talking about why is it so hard to become a CRA. Hey guys, ECRG here. Today we're going to be talking about why it's so hard to be a CRA. And today I have a couple reasons for you guys. And it's really frustrating, I know, for a lot of people who heard about clinical research, heard about this great job and opportunity called CRA, Clinical Research Associate, and then they finally get into the industry and realize it's not very easy to attain, at least right now, and it's not as easy to get there as you thought once possible. I know a lot of people like to advertise that it's so easy you can come into the industry and become a CRA. And I think the industry really goes through peaks and valleys where sometimes it is easier to get to that role. It seems like people are pushing you to that role, where other times it feels like you're really, really fighting against it. And you really have to, like you're swimming upstream to attain that goal. And it's frustrating, but just hold out hope and eventually you will get there. So one of the reasons why it can be so hard to be a CRA is for the CRA programs, because you have to be trained for them. They are constantly changing what they're looking for to accept into their programs. One minute they want study coordinators. The next minute they want people with no experience, or entry-level people from college or something like that, or new to the field. The next minute they want people with 1 year experience in the field. The next minute they want people with 2 years experience in the field. So it just changes all the time, and it's so annoying for people that are trying to be CRAs, because you come into the field, you realize you're gonna have to work the entry-level job, take your meeting minutes and whatnot for a year, and then you're gonna be on your way. You're gonna be able to get into a program to be a CRA, or someone's gonna hire you to be a CRA. And then they slam the door shut and they're like, not so fast. So it's going to be frustrating for you. Just keep it up. I have no idea what the industry will be like when I finally release this video, but at least right now it seems to be going through a little bit of a downturn. I remember when a lot of my friends were becoming CRAs a few years ago. Now this was, let me see, 2013, 2014. Yeah, 2014, 2015, they had worked the year, they had worked all of 2014, and then they were being pushed almost into being CRAs. Like, it was like the natural evolution. It was automatic, it seemed like. They didn't have to beg for it. They'd have to ask to be promoted, etc. A lot of them came in as either the CTA, the clinical trial assistant position, entry level, through Quintiles. Good position. A lot of them came there, and then Quintiles used to have an in-house CRA position where you would work from home, but you were an in-house CRA. You would do TMF or remote monitoring, and they had that position where they just gradually put you in there from the CTA position, and then after a year of that, they kicked you into the CRA role. It was like bada bing, bada boom, easy. Well, also, I had some friends that worked for Parexel. They had a role called a CMA, also a clinical monitoring associate, basically an in-house CRA. After a year of doing that, they kicked you out on the road in the field. They said, get out of here. We want you on the road, making us more money. So it really seemed to be easier to become a CRA back in the day, back 2014, 2015. And, now it's not. Here 2017, 2018. So, I don't know what that's about. They were changing the characteristics. A lot of my friends got in-house CRA roles right out of college, making decent money, and then next thing you know, you're being kicked out to be a CRA. And, it's just not like that anymore, which is frustrating, because I know people hear about, oh, there's this great field to be a CRA, and you get in the field and it's not like that. You feel like once you get experience, more people will be able to, be asking you for jobs, etc. And I guess how you really know that the market isn't doing well is when people aren't hitting your inbox for jobs anymore, or calling you randomly for jobs. This industry used to be known for that. Recruiters constantly hitting you up to take you off of to take you away from your company and bring you on to another company for more money. I used to get hit up a lot for jobs, almost weekly, but pretty much once every 3 weeks or so. A recruiter would be in my inbox telling me about a position. And it could just be the timing of everything. Things tend to open up around summertime, so it could just be that. So hold on tight for then if you're waiting to be a CRA. Winter time goes by quickly, and then sooner or later it's January. The January to April time frame is tough because the jobs don't start open up until like May, June, maybe a little bit in April. And also there's no vacations from January to April. There's not many. There might be one day in there or something. I think Easter. And Easter's in there, but not everybody gets off for that in the USA. So, just that can be difficult for it to be a CRA. Also, another thing that can make it really difficult to be a CRA is just the overall hypocrisy of the industry. They say there's a demand for CRAs, but it's very hard to become a CRA. So if there's a high demand for something, you would think it'd be relatively easy or relatively cheap to meet that demand or to get into that position. And it doesn't seem like that's the case. I don't think there's an oversaturation of the market. It doesn't seem like that. It seems like I know on studies that I work on, it seems like we're thirsty for CRA resourcing. We're thirsty for it. There's work out here that needs to be done. And there's sponsors out here that are willing to pay for it to be done. So I don't know what is going on. I don't know if companies are trying to analyze if the risk-benefit analysis works to train CRAs in-house or what, through a CRA training program. I don't know what is going on, but it seems to be slowing down. And just be mindful of that. I think what you want to do is just wade through the storm, continue to get your experience, and then when it opens back up, jump on any opportunities that arise. But it's crazy. It's crazy that it's so hard to be a CRA in the industry. But just like anything, if anything that's worth doing, takes time, doesn't come easy. So unfortunately, that's just the world we live in now. And the industry always goes through its ups and downs. So this could be on its way down, and then obviously it'll come back up again because we're doing good work in clinical research, bringing drugs to market for people that need them. And that's something that I'm passionate about. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are passionate about that listen to this channel. So that's it for today, guys. You can go ahead and like and share this video. Hit that subscribe button. Become part of the notification squad by hitting that bell next to it. Email us at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com for any inquiries you may have. You want your resume reviewed to get into clinical research, or you want to advertise with us or talk about any other business opportunities, email us there. And that's it for today, guys. Take care.